It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
Ian Kennedy gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Denard Span. Can he play center field the way he used to in his Minnesota days? Probably not. But what he does is make up for it with savvy and smarts and baseball acumen. Look for him to make a big play on defense today.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Cochran. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Mets. Second baseman, number 6.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Into the box now, Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
At the plate, Bryant Tyner. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers.
And he will get there. Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Washington, second baseman, Daniel
First
Murphy.
delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tapped down the line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
There goes the runner. Pitches high to throw. And Span is going to be caught stealing here. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tyner waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still no score. Next up for New York, Mark Piazza. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Mark Piazza.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Souza. Gone! It's a two-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in now, Rob Anderson.
Anderson.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Span is under it. 1 away.
Batting seventh. Third baseman. Basil.
So striding forward now, Basil Padilla. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth. Pitcher. Number 48.
Standing in now, number 48.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He fined barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And the tag, he will be out at third base, and on a great throw from center, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Hector Alfaro hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Alfaro tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Chase Headley. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined into left center. And Headley's going to have himself extra bases here. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And now for Washington, Steven Souza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and 1 strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Souza goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Luis Rodriguez lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So stepping in, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alonso Kaka. Cochran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's through first and hustling for second, and the throw in gets away from him, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Runner's on his way to third. This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box now, Bryant Tyner. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Alfaro in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kennedy gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevation.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Nats 1. Leading off the inning, Ian Kennedy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Kennedy at second. Murphy on at first with nobody out. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Span, playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Denard Span is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in and looking for more, Alonzo Cochran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Blake Trinan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In now, Rosario. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Ryan Tyner.
Riding in once again, Bryant Tyner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Standing in now, Mark Piazza. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the runners take off again. Pitch outside the throw.
And now he's tagged out, trying to scramble back to second.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tyner stands at first with 1 out. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead it 8-1. Digging in to try it again, Hector Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Third baseman, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Headley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Now to the plate, Luis Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Leon, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Souza on second. Rodriguez is over at first with 1 away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Still even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2-2, here it is. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The pitcher, number 64.
Striding in now for the Nats, Blake Trinan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We played 4 full. The Mets lead this one 8-2. Ready once again, Rob Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rob Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Span giving chase. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in once again, Basil Padilla. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, number 48. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. Oh, and that looked desperate. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Daniel Murphy. Last time through was a base hit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. This is on the ground over to first. Anderson is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Hit on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still 8-2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Alonzo Cochran. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ripped down the line, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Rodriguez is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
Next up for New York, Rosario. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Bryant Tyner. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Alfaro sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Hector Alfaro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hector Alfaro.
4-1.
That's inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 2-1 home is fastball down below the knees.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Alfaro takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Cespedes with the catch. Runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Luis Rodriguez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top 8-3. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Heath Hembree is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Noah Arnold is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 26, Noah Arnold.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground out victim last time up.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter.
In now for Washington, Noah Arnold. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2. High pop-up. Padilla in foul ground. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Mike Dunn is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Mike Dunn.
Basil Padilla will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Third baseman Basil Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pitcher number 39, Jerry Levin.
Robert Vinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Robert Vinson.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Billy Hamilton waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Two and 0. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's another 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Alonzo Cochran, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Now batting,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Cochran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back standing. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for New York, Bryant Tyner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Standing in now, Mark Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Grounder down the line at 3rd.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Elvis Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Elvis Rodriguez. Now batting.
Into the box now, Rob Anderson. A shot down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Basil Padilla, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Span is under it. And that retires the side. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 14-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 43, Addison Reed.
Digging in and looking for more, Hector
Leading off for the
Alfaro.
Nationals.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Alfaro.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Brandon Moss will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 37, Brandon Moss.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Shoots this one over to first. Anderson ranges to his right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chad Gildahaus comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Addison Reed, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Travis d'Arnaud will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, and so grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And a good way to start the ninth as he's in with a leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Hosmer shading to his right, one down.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another chance, Alonso Cochran. First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
In now, Rosario
as he lifts it in the air to right field.
Alfaro is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready once again, Bryant Tyner. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Cochran is off at first with 2 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Played a run on a couple of hits. Rafael Montero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Riding in once again, Luis Rodriguez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hamilton is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Sandy Leon 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Noah Arnold. He reached on a single in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Montero is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round trip.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
15-3 the final score. The Mets posted 15 runs in this one. Number 48 earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ian Kennedy allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.